We can't imagine our lives without the internet. It's become such an integral part of our lives that it's hard to remember what we did before we had it. We use it for everything from keeping in touch with friends and family to getting our work done. But have you ever stopped to think about how the internet came to be?
How the internet began. The internet has become an integral part of our lives, but how did it all begin? The history of the internet begins in the early 1960s, when a team of scientists developed a way to share information between computers. This process, known as packet switching, allowed for much faster communication than previously possible. In 1969, the U.S. Department of Defense created the Advanced Research Projects Agency, ARPA, to develop this new technology further. ARPA commissioned a team of researchers to create a network that could withstand a nuclear attack. This team, led by computer scientist Leonard Kleinrock, built upon packet switching to create the ARPANET. The first connection between two computers was made on October 29, 1969. Kleinrock's team succeeded in linking a computer at UCLA with one at Stanford University. For years, more and more universities and research centers were connected to the ARPANET.
In 1971, Ray Tomlinson invented email and changed the way we communicate forever. His system allowed users to send messages to specific users on other computers on the network. The internet has become an integral part of our lives, and with that comes the need for good governance. There are a lot of different ways to govern the internet, but it's important to find one that works for everyone. That's why the blog section on governance is so important. Here you can find all the latest news and information on internet governance, as well as tips on how to make sure your voice is heard. The internet is a global system of interconnected computer networks that use the standard Internet Protocol Suite, TCP/IP, to serve billions of users worldwide. It is a network of networks that consists of private, public, academic, business, and government networks of local to global scope, linked by a broad array of electronic, wireless, and optical networking technologies. The internet carries an extensive range of information resources and services, such as interlinked hypertext documents and applications of the World Wide Web, electronic mail, telephony, and file sharing.
The internet has become an essential part of our lives. We use it for everything from keeping in touch with friends and family to getting our news and entertainment. But what about when we want to start our own blog? There are a few things you need to know before you can get started. First, you need to choose a blogging platform. This is the software that will power your blog. There are many different options available, so do some research to find the one that best meets your needs. Once you've chosen a platform, it's time to start creating content. This is the fun part. You get to share your thoughts and ideas with the world. Just remember to keep it interesting, and don't be afraid to experiment. Finally, once you've got a few posts up, you need to promote your blog. Share it on social media, tell your friends and family about it, and see if you can get some guest bloggers to contribute. The more people who know about your blog, the more success you're likely to have.
Mobile communication is the process of exchanging information between two or more devices using wireless technology. Mobile phones, tablets, laptops, and other devices can all be used for mobile communication. Mobile communication has become increasingly popular in recent years, as more and more people rely on their mobile devices to stay connected. With the advent of new technologies, mobile communication is only going to become more widespread.
The Internet Protocol Suite, also known as TCP/IP, is the set of communication protocols used to connect devices on the Internet. It includes four main protocols: the Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, the User Datagram Protocol, UDP, the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, SMTP, and the Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP. Each of these protocols has a specific function and helps to keep the Internet running smoothly. The Internet Protocol is the set of rules that govern how computers communicate with each other on the Internet. These rules are designed to ensure that all computers can understand each other and that data can be exchanged reliably and efficiently.
Every device that connects to the internet has a unique IP address. This is necessary so that data can be routed to the correct device. IP addresses are usually assigned by your Internet Service Provider, ISP, but there are also public and private IP addresses. Public IP addresses are used for devices that need to be accessible from the internet, such as servers. Private IP addresses are used for devices that only need to communicate with other devices on a local network, such as printers and scanners. IP6 is the latest version of the Internet Protocol, IP, the standard that defines how devices connect to the internet. IP6 was developed to replace the older IP4, which is running out of addresses. IP6 has several advantages over IP4. For example, it offers a much larger address space. This means that there are more unique addresses available, making it possible to connect more devices to the internet.
IPv6 also supports a feature called Quality of Service, QoS. This allows different types of traffic to be prioritized, so that time-sensitive traffic such as video streaming can be given priority over less time-sensitive traffic such as email. Overall, IPv6 is a more efficient and flexible version of the Internet Protocol.